Hello everybody, in today's chess video, and I show you one of the very beautiful queen sacrifice of Magnus Carlsen. This game is a world champion of 2016. So Magnus play at white and black player is named Sergey Kachakin. Okay. So Magnus start with e4. The king's pawn opening c5 by black, okay? And now knight to f3, d6 and d4. So we get the simple Sicilian. Okay? This is very long Sicilian stuff. Now knight f6 and f3. Kinda a little bit weird, but I think when Magnus want to develop bishop like this and shot castle, I mean this is very common structure. But now e5. Now Magnus has to retreat his knight, and now bishop to e7 and c4. This is very okay interesting move. Idea is to control the d5 square, so this pawn cannot move forward, and Magnus gonna develop his knight and potentially put it on d5 square. But now black respond with at the queen side by play a5. Idea want to play a6 and kick this knight. Okay, so now bishop develop to e3. Now a4 is arrived. Now knight just retreating back to c1. Very weird, but I guess it's a playable move. I don't really know about this version much. But now shot castle. Magnus develop his knight to c3. Now queen to a5. I think it's just develop a queen and pinning this knight here to a king. So Magnus play queen to e2, blocking this queen pin immediately. So now knight to a6. Idea is to place a knight to square, and that's exactly what happened in the game. So now by just shot castle, bishop to d7, and now rook to b1, and after rook to c8, now Magnus attack both these pieces. It seems like black gonna lose game, but don't forget they have an unresolved rule. So pawn takes, and Magnus threatening to fall this piece again. So queen retreat back to to d8. After knight to d3, want to trade this knight. This knight decline the trade and retreat to e6. Now knight to b4. Potentially want to jump into this square, but now black just cover the square immediately. So rook to d1, okay, to somehow add this pressure, fighting against this d5 square. So this is a light fight against d5 square. So now black knows to play, so black play h5. I think black play h4 and something like destroy the king side. But now bishop is retreating back. Idea is to open the king to help a king. Okay, it's open open the queen to f2 square that can help a king. So h4 is alive. f4 is alive. So after queen to f2, we threatening to trade. Actually, it's not threatening because if you take now, you understand the bishop gonna hit this, and this is completely bad news. So after retreat, I think he don't have to retreat here. I guess he should sometimes like develop his look, something like that, or something like tight fight back, like queen is square, just something like queen here, something like that. But he just retreats knight to d7. So now g3 happened. Magnus wants to trade this pawn, and the idea is if he take, okay, now all of a sudden white just have open file, so white can try to use and checkmate. It's open for white because queen is right in time. So black see that and don't to one pin. So black play rook to a3, put some pressure to a rank 3 here, third rank. So now bishop develop into, not kind of develop, but play into h3. Idea is to fight against this diagonal. Okay, this diagonal. It have a lot of pieces, so the bishop is very strong. So now this rook c. Okay, this not look good. So let me bring it. Okay, and support this rook, so this rook can be like better. But now Magnus just retreat the knight to c2, hit this rook, so the rook retreating back to a6. So now Magnus just shot me us back, attack the rook, and he played rook to a5, and now Magnus just retreat the piece, and here we go, b6, and I think he just want to something like that, cover the square. I guess I don't have any idea why I play this, but now Magnus play rook to d2, potentially want to go rook to d1 and pressure this file, and Magnus just have a reactivity. Look how activity his piece is, and black cannot stop. And now queen to c7, try to protect this piece, and now Magnus do what is one, double his rook, and now bishop is sitting back, and now Magnus called the bluff, take on h4. It's true he opened his king, okay, but Magnus said, you keep me on, I'm gonna take it, thank you. Something like that. And now when they take, okay, take in, now this pawn, okay, no longer defend the square, so knight shot into the square, hit this bishop, so he just snap it after take. Yes, black have bishop pair, but look how activity he is. The knight is super strong here, the pawn is super good, and let's say d5 square is super hard to play it. Okay, black cannot put any piece there, so now look at this, Magnus just skill with his bishop pair against two knights, because he know that his bishop is not that powerful. And look at how passive both bishop. The bishop cannot ever move. The bishop stuck behind his pawn. So now Magnus jump, potentially attack bishop, potentially want to put a knight here. Now rook, okay, another plan, rook to b3, and then just take bishop, queen take, and then just jump a knight into the square. Because if rook take, okay, then make this move for material. But that's exactly what happened in the game. And if you call material, white have a rook, but black sacrifice his rook for knight and a pawn. So now black has some pass pawn, okay. So white gonna have some compensation a little bit. But now his queen, Magnus move his queen to e2. Now bishop develop to e7. And now he just shove his king to g2, which I don't understand much. I guess he want to bring his rook here, I guess. But now his black king just here, play here. Want to play like g6 and kick this king up. But now I'm gonna play last completely simple move. I'm gonna just simply play h5, okay? Protect this square. Now rook to a3. Now his rook try to do something, okay? So it's kind of control the third rank a little bit. But now Magnus just want to trade the rook. So now he sharp attack this queen. So now weapon is in red. And I guess when it seems like he gonna make a draw. But no, black is retreating back. Okay. And now Magnus go rook to d5. Support his pawn and also want to potentially bring this rook to the square, and he will attack. So now rook to c7, and now Magnus play queen to d2, hit this pawn. So now queen to f6, defend this pawn, and now rook simple shot. This is a very good move. Rook to f5, hit the queen, hit this pawn. And after queen move somewhere else, now Magnus want to trade this rook, because if rook's gone, now this queen gonna pick up all the pawn, okay? The queen gonna just dominate it, and this queen just very bad. So now black just not want to. Black want to keep the rooks and want to push his pawn, something like that. But now Magnus grab a pawn, want to trade queen. It's very bad for black now. Now rook to h2 check. Now the king is slide back, and now queen to h. Sorry, queen to f2. Just simply puts a pressure, but it's not trade yet because white queen is here. Okay, but it's kind of like, I mean, it's super hard, right? I mean, after and I'm gonna play really weird move. Rook to c. Wait, after king is square, it seems like, wait, if you just do nothing, now I guess the queen move is checkmate, and you cannot like move queen because it's mate. You have to waste another move, like rook back, right? Something like rook back. No. You see my blue arrow, right? Then, next castle. Just simple like, bro. You know what? How do I become a world championship? Emanet play the cleanest shot ever. Queen has 6 check. And black decide. Yeah, black is completely decide. The king and the pawn can literally capture this queen, but they all lose. Why? If pawn takes pawn, now you weaken the 7th rank. So after rook take and f7, line may checkmate, and this pawn that money put become a hero. Okay, what happened is king take, right? If king take, I'm said rook to this square because now the king get out of the back rank. Okay, so there is no defense anymore. So rook to h8 is a beautiful checkmate, and Magnus completely beats this game in very clean style. I mean, this is a very aggressive, man. Magnus play like take the black soul a little bit, control and be better versions. Black characteristic and passive. And when the game is in time, you sacrifice queen. And win the game on spot. And yeah, I mean, the crazy of queen to h6, just, I mean, very clean move. You just check queen and black is reside. I mean, black say, oh my god, this is too aggressive. I mean, white is super very. Hey, just simple queen side 5 shot and made. But for remember, in the World War Champion, nobody wants to sacrifice queen because if he just blind a little bit, you just lost game. So this is one of the very greatest queen side fight there. There's no long-term position, but it's just super beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And you don't like it, you can just dislike. I mean, I don't mind. Everyone, I don't care. But so see you all in next video. I love you all. Goodbye.